You're such an asshole.
Alright. Work never ends. It goes round and round, round and round. Yeah, so please keep me anonymous. I know you hate long emails, but I'll give some context to my situation. I think you're found. Hang on, did you pay for an email? Thanks. Viewers. Okay, alright, here we go. Found your YouTube channel in 2014 and been occasionally tuning in ever since. I don't know how many other teenagers you have positively influenced, but you gave me a real kick in the nuts that I needed. I used to play a lot of video games, but your videos slowly enlightened me to what a lazy, spoiled cunt I was. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with video games, as long as that's not the only thing you do. I already learned some coding when I was 10 and knew what it was about, so in January 17 I started my first project, an online video game with a 3D modeler as me as the coder. It wouldn't profit. It wouldn't profit? You mean it wasn't profitable? So I moved on. My second project in late 2017 succeeded and I made about $3,000 from it. I was in the 12th grade in spring of 2018, and with revenue declining and no time to keep the project going, I sold it, which in hindsight was just an excuse to fool around again with video games and booze. What are you drinking booze for? You're a senior in high school. This summer I decided laziness was enough. A few failed projects later, I am currently running a new project with a friend, and the total profit last month was over $2,000 with revenue still growing. Here's the, profit with revenue, okay. Here's my problem. My social life is going down the drain from working so much. I don't enjoy going to parties anymore because I have nothing to celebrate, and most people bore me to death. Well then, okay, are you missing anything not going to parties? If you don't like them, why would you go to parties? This is very important for you, intelligent. You know your IQ. I presume you read Curse with a high IQ. If you don't like parties, and I never did, but I was dumb in one regard, and I thought, well, this is where I have to go. This is what I should do. When I go to nightclubs in my 20s, well, I should go, this is a... Although then I switched that up to go to swing dance clubs, which were way more fun, way more interesting. But you're not missing anything. The party and the woo and the booze and all that, that's it. That's all it is. It's not going to magically happen where a girl is going to talk to you, or you're going to go talk to a girl and she's going to think, wow, he's really mean. You're going to go and get a blowjob in the back. All right? You're not going to meet this great, wonderful girl at a party where you're going to date and she's going to become your... I mean, it's statistically possible to happen. It can happen. It does. It does. But I don't think there was one party I went to in my entire late teens and 20s that was worth it. Certainly not one that I enjoyed. I did not enjoy it at all. And the fact you don't enjoy it, that's your brain telling you, I don't like this. This is dumb. And you know what? The reason why that is because it is dumb. The people attending the party are dumb. You have an IQ in the 130s? You think you are in the top, it's you're in the top 2% or so. You can't assume. 1 out of every 50 people is at your level. No wonder you're poor. What if you went and hung out? Think if an average person went and hung out with a bunch of little kids. Oh, it'd be fun to play with here and there a little bit, but by and large, you're not going to be intellectually stimulated. Same thing with this party. So it's kind of funny. I hate doing this, but I'm missing out on doing it. No, that's contradictory. You don't like doing it, so stop doing it. Right? Because you're not missing out on anything. It's like, God, do I hate romantic comedies? Well, then why am I at the movie theater every day watching a romantic comedy? Stop doing it and realize you're not missing out on anything. You're missing out on nothing. Nothing. All right? And here's the other thing. Guess what? With that IQ, your social life is going down the drain. I hate to say this. Most people at that IQ level, we don't have a social life. Our social life is other equally brilliant people that we fortunate enough to meet in college. You will have a good social life there, or whatever your career, your profession is. But after that, it is a challenge to find people that can simply keep the fuck up with you intellectually. Like right now, I'm in Pennsylvania. A bunch of people flew in from across the country to meet at this place because we want to do physical D and just want to be and play Dungeons and Dragons and not over the internet. And there's 5 of us. 5. And it's like, whoa, this is great. You know, it's not like it is in college, you know, like it was back in college. So, you're not going to have a social life. I mean, you will have a social life, but it's not what, not what is shown on the TV or what Normie Fred with his IQ of 105. He's a business major, business. And his HR cunt of a girlfriend. I'm majoring in HR because I'm a power-hungry bitch and I don't want to do math. Said every HR woman to herself deep down inside ever. So that these are not your people. You don't belong. They don't hate you. It's nothing malicious or antagonistic toward you. It's just this isn't your group of people. They're too dumb. I mean, you're programming code as a teenager in high school and programming video games. Is that a clue that maybe you don't belong to these? I mean, go have fun if you want, but don't think you're going to find your equal there intellectually. And this is not being arrogant or cocky to assume that. Just admit you got a super high IQ. Most people are mathematically not there. This explains the phenomenon, no matter how much you'd like to be part of the party. I don't enjoy going to parties anymore because I have nothing to celebrate, and people bore me to death. I'm 18, I live in a rich area of socialist Germany, surrounded by spoiled cunts who I can no longer relate to, which include the majority of my friends now. Okay, yeah, I mean, I bet they're probably not going on. What are they going to do? They're going to do their opt-out of the military. They're going to be a conscientious objector, and they're going to go travel and help out with the Peace Corps or whatever the Germans have for that thing. I go jogging, listening to podcasts and audiobooks, and practice handstand push-ups for fun. All right, my friends have started to ignore me. I don't feel like doing anything about it because I'm working my ass off. Here's another thing I'll tell you. All your high school friends gone. You won't have them in about 5 years. You won't. They will go their own separate way. They're not done evolving. They'll evolve. You'll grow apart. That's what will happen. College people, they'll get married. They'll go their own way. So these are friends you're going to lose anyway. So don't lament or rue that. I dream of building a passive income and traveling after I graduate next year, which is the only thing keeping me sane right now. After that, I plan to study mechatronics for free in Germany and then escape the socialist shithole to the U.S. Oh, to a slightly less shitty socialist shithole? Or someplace else. But back to my problem. What do I tell my friends when they ask me why I don't go to parties anymore? When they ridicule me for working and sounding like an adult? True quote. Well, okay, kid, look. What did I just say? And really think about that. Your real friends would say, well, look, we're going to go to the party anyway, but, you know, what, you don't like going, well, what do you want? Let's go for a bike ride, or let's go do this, let's go do that. Your real friends hang out with you. They don't lecture you or question you. Well, they might out of curiosity. Well, why don't you like partying anymore? Because they're concerned. Some of this might be your friends here as well. You say, you know, it's just not my thing. I don't enjoy it. It's boring. Nothing happens. I'd rather do this and that. And then some of them, one of the two responses will be, oh, you got to loosen up. Those guys go away quick. Because I'll tell you, by the time they're 30, they ain't got the money. They got a mortgage, they got debt, they got car loans, they got a wife that's about to divorce them, they got kids they can't afford, and they got the dude bro got to keep it up lifestyle. It's all show. And you'll never see those guys ever again because they can't go out. Right? So those guys are not your friends. Then there are people like, oh, well, let's go do something else. Those are your friends. Be prepared to have all of them say, oh, dude, loosen up. Well, those aren't your friends. And guess what? Then you don't have friends. So you got to go find some new ones who are in your world. So what I would do if you want to be social, go to meetups. Go to, like, programming meetups. I got several friends. They go, like, I find it on meetup.com all the time. I look, and there's, like, this computer geek thing, this going to Python thing. There's more of a social life out there if you want to search it, at least here in the Twin Cities. For geeks, and I think, oh, it's cryptocurrency, you know, it's computer networking, or there's a hacker thing. So I would go to that and maybe find some of your own ilk. I would also go to college or a polytechnic or whatever you want to study or get your certification in programming. Although you may not need it, you'll find some equally minded people there. But you just have to, I'm telling you right now, these people that you have as friends, the social life, not only do you not have a social life because your IQ almost prohibits it right now, but what social life you do have is going to be going away because of the natural pulls of life and post-high school life. And then this right here, they ridicule me for working and sounding like an adult. Those are inferior people. Why would you want to hang out with them? What, do they want to be infantile children their entire lives? Do they want to live off of mom and dad? Do you want to? You just got called an adult. You're 18. You are an adult. You're thinking about the future. Do you want to hang out with losers who just, oh man, let's just sit here and smoke pot and drink all that? Really? I mean, not to sound like my old man back in the 80s or something, but I never did, but it didn't. Why is this even, why do I even have to say it? Would you want to hang out with such people that are picking on you because you're being serious and acting like an adult? Because the alternative is what? Stay at home and not be an adult? Be a parasite? Your answer's right there. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go find new friends, which I understand it's going to take time. But I'm telling you, you don't have a choice. You will not have a choice. These people will leave. They will not do fun. You will be unsatisfied if you hang out with them. So you keep programming. You go to school. You do whatever it is you want to do. And go and try and find new friends in the programming world. There may be a point in time you don't have friends. That happened to me. I had friends, but I never saw them. There were years I was working my ass off. I didn't have any. Sometimes you have to be alone. Real men will be alone for extended period of times in their lives. And that will make you appreciate the real friends when you come back to reality. You have some social time to be social and all that. But the people that are picking on you because you're serious and trying to get, a program programmed and you sound like an adult, fuck them. They're not your friends. So, you go, oh wait, you're in Germany. Maybe you can drink in high school. Yeah, 136 on Queendom. A very high IQ. Read the book Curse of the High IQ if you haven't. Go and focus on you for now, okay? Real friends will show up along your route, along your travel in life. Do not, you're being miserable being social with your current group of friends now. Don't do it anymore. Don't hang out with... Don't go to parties. I mean, if they want to go play ball or something, sure, okay, and they're fun and they're cool, all right. But these people giving you shit, saying, what do you want to be? And those are not friends. Those are bad influences. I mean, they're not going to get you arrested or anything, but fuck them. Fuck them and fuck that. Go you. All right, on that happy note, assholeconsulting.com. Questions, answers over there as long as you got money. You can pay by credit card. People are like, I don't have a PayPal account. It says pay with credit card. Just look there. It's right below. That's about it. We'll see you all later. Toodles.